in the western North Carolina on the border with Tennessee near Lake Fontana, and we are approaching our destination today. It's gonna be the Tail of the Dragon, Route 129, the legendary road, one of the most famous in the United States. 11-mile Tail of the Dragon has 318 turns. 318 turns. That's where. Doing it, Tail of the Dragon, bikes coming down, which is gonna go kind of south, north, or east, west. There's a 30 miles per hour speed limit on the whole 11-mile stretch. We're gonna see some fantastic cars. Those two Corvettes, and lots of turns again. If I didn't say it, 11 miles has 318 turns. How is it possible? We'll see. I've never been here, but today is the day to test it. So we're just gonna try to stay in lane. It's more about dynamic than power. High crash area. 1 to 4 people get killed here each year, and we're just crossing Tennessee. So most, if not all, of the Tail of the Dragon is on Tennessee side, but the lodge and store was on North Carolina side. Here it is. My wife decided not to do it after drive, 1 hour drive from Asheville here, which was also rich in turns and ups and downs. So she got tired. I grew up in the mountains, so I can do it. And Sebastian, my son who's filming, he can do it too. Or we'll see. One thing I'm surprised, it's March, Monday, so I'm not quite a season yet, but it's the spring break here in Carolina, but there's very few people here. This is a mecca for motorcycles. People come from all United States and probably far beyond to ride this stretch of 129 highway, US Highway 129, and the 11 miles known as the Tail of the Dragon. There's a couple of famous routes in North Carolina, Tennessee border, but this is number one. And once in a while there will be areas where you can stop. So if there's someone behind you and seems to be in a hurry, there's lots of little islands on both sides of the road. But the road is pretty tight. You're not supposed to cross double yellow at any point. So we're just staying just a bit above the speed limit, but nothing crazy. But today weather is perfect. It's nice. 65 degrees. Clouds. Zero wind. We'll see how long it takes. I think we left at 12:28. Except those two Corvettes. Not much traffic here, which is fantastic. I've heard that later in the season it's completely different. Alright, after second mile, I feel a little bit in my stomach. The road is very well paved and level, and helps you kind of go into the turn. And the car that I'm driving today is our 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance with adaptive suspension. That's the magic of this car. Loves to turn, loves to come into turn and kind of gets out of the turn on its own with very good feel on the steering wheel. It's a joy. If I have this highway for myself, I'll definitely try to do it as fast as possible. Today I'm happy with the bit over 30s that we're doing. I've seen some Ferrari earlier. That's another motorcycle. Ooh. It's a little bit like a roller coaster. I don't have a roller coaster, don't enjoy it, so I'm not like a parachuting guy or bungee jumping, but it doesn't bother me to drive with the frequent turns or mountains. But I can definitely feel the turns in my stomach. And the first half a mile was uphill from the lodge in North Carolina, but now it's all pretty much downhill. The road is very well marked. It's in the middle of forest, so there's always risk of animals, but I think we have more deers around my house in Chapel Hill than of this forest. And the bikers again, they seem to be enjoying themselves, nothing crazy. I haven't seen anybody yet like really speeding, so it feels pretty safe. this guy's wrestling. Maybe he saw us going and he decided, yeah, looks like, because he's moving now. So nice people. And those areas are for photographers. I don't think they sell it to you, but they love to do. And that's a Maserati. I think the people who actually enjoy like action photos, they come here too, just to take other people. Bikes or cars going into the turns. Okay, so lucky, I have to say. No one in front of us. Few incoming people and fun. I don't know about police being here present. I've heard that they do, but I would guess probably later in the season when area gets busy or crowded. I would be surprised if there was any cab today. Okay, looks like we're doing 5th mile. Kind of approaching halfway through. And now we're going uphill for a while, so it's both uphills, downhills. One thing doesn't change, the turns. This was like the really longer stretch of a highway. Everything else is going from one turn into other. None of them is really like very short. This one is. A few of them, it's usually shorter right, shorter left, kind of like this. Yeah, if you go very fast, you have to be very careful. And by the lodge there is a tree, and on this tree there are motorcycle parts, even boots and helmets hanging from it, from people who crashed, I guess, because they look damaged. For recreational drive like we're doing today. Should be fun. That might be different if you're on the bike. Switching in balance. 4 wheels is much safer on the turns than 2. Winter was cold and long. Today's March 30th. So 2 more days will be April, but the tree's still just at the beginning of leaves. So that's another thing. If you ride Tail of the Dragon at this time of the year, the visibility is perfect through the trees. This guy is resting too. So different people, not only sport cars, but a couple of pickups we've seen. And this is regular highway, so it's not like a track or anything special. I think there's another photographer taking pictures. Alright, so far I'm good. A little bit of dry mouth. Probably from talking. is the most twisted road in United States. It might be 7 miles out of 11. Another guy with a camera. Okay, so you can order those cameras. Now again, I can see that they have logos. So you can. We have another Dodge Viper. It's a pretty cool car. You can order those pictures. Looks like find yourself in a car and buy it. Maybe I'm gonna check, just curiosity. It's another photographer. It's a different logo, so maybe they different individuals just making money. That's another kind of like a more relaxing stretch. Become a bit faster, but the asphalt is very smooth. No tracks, because semis, of course. Nothing like that is allowed here, so there's no damage. Other than maybe from the weather, but at this point today, 2026, that's the surface is smooth. Each turn has a nice profile. So nothing really kind of pulls you out or feels like it's safe or even dangerous. Ooh, and going down again. The road itself, it seems to be just a little bit higher on some parts than the ground. So you do have to be a little bit careful so you don't go out of the road, because there might be just a little bit step. Okay, bikers, and then first like a viewing area, and there's a nice lake, Fontana Lake, that you can see from here. In general, beautiful area. Lots of people come here in the summer to be a little bit cooler and for the lake, and lots of hikes. Most visited national park, Smoky Mountains. It's right here. So you can just hike from this area in the Smokies. And the nearest town, Knoxville in Tennessee side, and Asheville on the North Carolina side. As far as charging Tesla, if you own Tesla, no superchargers in this exact area. We charge to 100% in Silva. So we were driving from Asheville. Lots of superchargers in Asheville, but there is one station with, I believe, 8 chargers. That's where we charge 100% in Silva, and that's enough for us to go back, charge there again, and go back. We're gonna stay in Asheville and hike a little bit tomorrow to the rain, it's like a perfect day with no traffic. So as long as he's playing safe. Tail of the Dragon. It was fun to drive. Hi, we did it. We drove Tail of the Dragon, March 2026. Perfect weather, 60 some degrees, very few people on it. It was fun. And my new tires, Michelin's Pilot Sports 4S, did very well on it. I'll probably miss my Pirellis, the originals, on roads like this, but it'll be fine. See you next time.